you are definitely sleeping on this playbook in Madden 24. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Steeler, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual. I'm actually going to go ahead and talk to you guys about a certain playbook in Madden 24 that I recently just switched to on offense that might just very well be the best well-rounded playbook in all of the game. Now, we know the Jets playbook is damn near a custom playbook. The Patriots playbook is super good. Obviously, Eagles and Colts with the best stock play in the game and double post is very good. But this playbook right here on offense might just surpass all of those. I am talking about the Chicago Bears offense. Yes, indeed, bear down. Congrats on the big dub over the Panthers the other night, Bears fans. I know it's been a season for you guys, hasn't it? But hey, you own the top 2 picks as of now, so I'd say the season's turning out pretty damn well for you. Yes, the Chicago Bears offense very well might be the best offensive playbook in the game, and I'll explain to you guys why here in this video. So I've been running the Cincinnati Bengals offense for the majority of the year, and it has been a very, very fun playbook for me to run. I don't really like to playbook hop as much as people do. I think playbook hopping can be kind of a negative thing for you, but also it can be a good thing, especially if it's, leads you to success, right? You feel like you're struggling in one offensive playbook, there's just not enough great plays for it, or what the defensive meta is at the time or whatever, then you should definitely consider switching to a different playbook. And that's what I'm doing here. I just feel like with the way the game is playing right now, that the Bengals offense is just really not that suited for this game's meta on defense, that is. Which defense, don't get me wrong, is, there's fluke, a lot of fluke that happens, drop picks and everything, thrown into coverage all the time, and ball gets dropped on the ground. But defense is actually a lot better than you think right now. It is. You can bag someone's life away on defense right now. And that's why I thought the Cincinnati Bengals offense just really isn't whipped enough with enough good plays. Don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of great plays in the playbook, but it's not as good right now for how the game plays than the Chicago Bears playbook. So here I am in practice mode, and I'm going to hide my ugly face here for you guys so you can see the entire view of practice mode. And I'm going to go over why I think this playbook just might be the best in Madden 24 as we speak. And really, it's really all around one formation and one formation only. It is around this formation right here, the gun bunch strong offense. Now, I will say the reason why I made the switch from the Bengals playbook to the Bears is because there is a lot of parallels between the two. Bengals has bunch offset, this has bunch strong offset. Bengals has tight slots, so does the Bears, even though this tight slot is not as good as Bengals. The Bengals has the best tight slot, so that's what we're sacrificing there. But it has a much better bunch strong than the Bengals does. Bengals has bunch halfback strong and bunch offset. This singular formation here, bunch strong offset, is way better than both of them combined. Also, we have got tight open, which is a very good formation in this year's game. A lot of, glitchy routes here, glitchy corner routes, things of that nature, some pivot routes and everything like that. A really good trips as well. We have an RPO bubble. Over pivot's a really nice play. Obviously, you got, your standard plays like dagger and verticals. It's not a, trips tied in like trips, but it is still very good. But the reason why I made the switch to this is because of how good bunch strong offset actually is. This is the best bunch strong, maybe even the best all-around bunch in the game now, because we have the threat of just so many different things. We have the bubble screen here, the RPO bubble. We all know how insanely good RPO bubbles are, right? We have it here in this formation. We've got flood. That tight end corner out destroys every coverage in the game, whether it's man, whether it's zone, whether it's match. Obviously, you can't run match against this formation because of the 4 wide receivers to one side. That turns match off, just in case you didn't know that. But flood, this tight end corner out destroys everything. It even destroys backed off 30-yard cloud flats. That's how good it is. And of course, we've got verticals here to play Durham. It's essentially verticals out of bunch here. It's always one of the best plays every single year against every single coverage. Wide trail, been one of the most popular plays all year long. Have it here in this formation. And then corner strike. This is the play. This is the big reason why I made the switch to this playbook. Is because this is the best all-around bunch strong offset in the game. We have some of the glitchiest plays, really good run plays as well, and a lot of great compliments to this playbook. I've been also messing around here with the bunch wide. This is actually a really good bunch wide. This is actually pretty similar to Cincinnati Bengals bunch offset. A lot of the similar plays, like the bunch is just not attached to the offensive line. It's, further out, as you can see. It's like just outside of the hashes, but inside the numbers. But yeah, this is a very good bunch wide that I've been dabbling in a little bit, not anything too crazy. Tight slots, once again, this tight slots is not as good as Bengals, but it's still got some really good plays. It still has post wheel drag and mesh spot, 2 staple plays of gun tight slots, and then it has 4 verts as well. There's also a read option, but I'm not really trying to run the ball out of this play. We already are out of this formation. We already went over tight open. We also have formations like gun, normal, Y off, close, where there's only 9 plays, but as you can see, we have an RPO bubble. Just more versatility. And then tight Y off, also a very popular formation this year with some really good plays. Tight end corner is a very good quick snap play. Another RPO bubble out of RPO zone alert glance, mesh spot, which is every shitter's favorite play in the world, I swear to God. Flood drive, you don't really need to run that. There's a read option here too, a red zone scissors. You can see just how the compliments to this is also a big reason why, because the complementary formations in Bengals were solid, but they aren't as good as they are here in the Bears. And once again, we're already dealing with this monstrosity of an offensive formation right here in bunch strong offset. There's an I form here as well. You can run, for you shitters that like to run the ball. Here you go. You have your stretch, you have toss, you have dive. They're all gonna get adaptive AI because there's no RPO factor. But hey, go ahead. And then there's a pretty good under center here. We have wing, a really good wing pair. I just wish that the stretch was a stretch lucky rather than just a regular stretch. Also, we have my vaunted bunch tight end, but sadly it only has the power alert bubble. It doesn't have stretch alert bubble. That's the one big downside about this bunch tight end compared to Bengals. Bengals is the only formation that has stretch alert bubble out of this formation. Instead, now we have to deal with power alert bubble, which is still decent, but it's not near as good as the stretch alert bubble. And then we have single back bunch as well. Here's a lot of gimmicky plays that you can run as well. But you can see just how good this. Once again, there's a lot of parallel, a lot of familiarity, a lot of similarity between this and the Bengals playbook. This playbook, I can best say, is Bengals on roids. It's Bengals on roids. Otherwise, they're virtually the same. They have a lot of the same formations, same concepts. That's why I'm making the switch. This, once again, is one of the most slept on playbooks in the game. There's a reason right now that the top player in the world, Henry, is actually running this offense. He's been running it actually for a little while, and he's been running it at an extremely high level because there's so much crap that you have to defend that makes this very head scratching. That is it for this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Will you consider making the switch to the Bears playbook like I have? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, hit the thumbs up on the video. It's greatly appreciated. And if you really like what you see, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon to be notified every single time one of my videos goes live here on the YouTube channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. The grind's gonna keep on going on here and on Twitch as well. See you in the next one. Peace. Hey, it's not the end of the video. I tricked you guys because I wanted to leave you guys with this little nugget of wisdom. Probably the biggest reason why I made the switch to this playbook is because of this play right here. It is corner strike out of this play. Absolutely eviscerates every single defense that you could imagine in the game that is meta right now. Double Mabel. Obviously, you can't run match, man, you name it, this play destroys it. So I'll show you what my base setup is, and it's literally only this. We're going to streak the tight end, and we're going to corner route the RB receiver, which is Randy Moss. Now, I have Hot Route Master. You can get, if you don't want to use a Hot Route Master quarterback, you can use Slot Apprentice there. That's what I would recommend. With the bunch to the wide side, this concept, double corners with the streak, and you can do whatever you want with the running back and the X receiver. I would probably want to do something like this. Backside slant, that way you just get levels like crazy, and their user is going to have to make a lot of decisions here. But against every single coverage in the game, this play just destroys it. Now you can see the Jamar Chase route here, this little corner route cannot be hot routed. It's a short corner. It's one of the best routes, and it's been one of the best routes in the game the entire year. Do not, if you're running this play, do not hot route Jamar Chase, because you will lose this corner route and you would have to reset your play. But the big reason why this destroys every single coverage in the game is because this corner route actually pulls down, believe it or not, like backed off cloud flats. Now I don't have my second controller on, so I can't show you, but trust me, if you run double maple coverage and someone's been running this combo on it, you probably have been getting dotted, because this absolutely destroys double maple. And it should destroy man here too. Jamar Chase bumped into the guy, but right there, it all comes down to what coverage are they running. You can run this setup against every single coverage in the game. You just gotta make it read, right? Whether it's the corner out to Jamar, whether everything on this play is a read, right? Everything on this play is a read. Right there, I threw it to the tight end. Here, man press. You could probably hit Jamar Chase here. Freeform that outside right there, obviously with universal coverage. I mean, we still fried a universal coverage defender with that short post route. So this short post route really just opens up a lot that you can do. Right here, there you can see, boom. Because originally, what you would need is a streak corner with that streak widened out. But now you don't have to do that, especially against double maple. Right there, the short corner gets open because Ken Riley played the deep corner. So yeah, once again, this setup right here, the double corner with a streak for the bunch, and you can do whatever you want to the backside and your running back. Absolutely fire against everything in this game. So right here against man press, something I'll just do for quick snap purposes is I'll just streak Randy Moss. And then watch what Parham just gets caught up like crazy right there. Donald Parham's route is also very unique in its own right as well, because it's at like an out route, but there's like a curve to it. I don't even know what to call that route that Donald Parham is on, my tight end. Do you guys know what to call it? Because I definitely don't. But it's actually a really good route if it doesn't get bumped in like too like crazy. Like right there, it did, but it got underneath the zone. It did, and it also kind of gets a little bit of a speed boost when it goes out. Nothing insane. Like you can kind of see, look at that. It gets into a really good spot, and right there the universal coverage broke it up. So yeah, that's a really nice like 5-6 yards if you just want to quick snap this play. Right here, we're gonna get pretty solid yardage there. Never mind, we're throwing it. Never mind. Don't let me shut up. But yeah, that tight end route, very good if you want a quick snap, right? Also, this running back in route, it's like an in route, but then it gets kind of a speed boost. Like look at that, boom. It's unlike any other route like that in the game. It just goes upfield and then gets a little bit of it's not a crazy speed boost. As you can see, Alvin Kamara gets some really good separation. As you saw the previous play against man. It's okay against zone. It's not like anything I would want to do, but like right there, he got caught up in everything. So that was not a good example. But against man, this is not going to be man. Pretty good. So there's just so much versatility with this play right here, corner strike, and right here, this is man. We should be able to get a good rep here. There you can see, boom, look at that. Really good separation on this stock route by Alvin Kamara. Once again, this is like the big reason why I made the switch to this playbook is because of this play right here and just how good it is against everything in the game. It destroys man. It destroys zone. Hopefully you guys see the light. Hopefully you guys understand why a big reason is that I made the switch to this playbook is because of this play and because of the plays that complement it. It is so good. You guys should be considering making the switch. If you don't, that's fine. If you're comfortable with what you're in, that's totally cool. But if you're looking for something new and refreshing to run in Madden 24, the Bears playbook is definitely one for you. I'm going to be probably running this playbook foreseeable future, maybe even the rest of the year. Kind of similar to what I did last year. I switched from West Coast / Washington's playbook to the Rams, and I was in the Rams playbook the entirety of the rest of the year. Well, this year I'm switching from the Bengals to the Bears, and I could see myself being in the Bears playbook all year long. That's now finally it for the video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good one. Peace.